If you don't accept criticism, please leave. Dozen, someone who doesn't sing, dance, raps, and have poor to zero stage presence. I'll be ranking from the least to the most dozen. With that being said, let's begin. Coming in at number 7 as the least dozen is ivy's gidle. She's not a bad performer, but I don't clearly see what's her position in the group. Seriously, what does she do? She's not a terrible singer or dancer, and her stage presence is good. That's why she's at this spot. Hopefully, we can see her grow more on future comebacks. 6. Izone minju. At first she was a real dozen. There was no stage presence there, and mediocre dancing and singing. But with time she got better. She worked hard, and as of the moment she is less a dozen. I think she's better off as an actress though, and maybe I'm right since she decided to take that path. It's okay if you want to hate on her. I mean, I was a hater too. But she deserved her spot. She works hard, and it shows. In such a short period of time her dancing got better. I can't say anything about her singing since she barely gets lines despite having a decent voice. She's occupying the no. 6 spot because she has room for improvement, and I wish to see fair line distributions. And yeah, she's number 6 along with Minju. In a group of 12 talented members, it's difficult to stand out, and it is even harder when you don't get the lines you deserve. At this point is even funny, having 4 years of career with barely 2 minutes of lines. And that's why she's at number 6. Cause as far as everyone knows she doesn't have lines, we can't defend her since she rarely sings. She's my bias, and yes, she is a dozen. I think the Nicki Minaj meme was taken too far by Orbits. If you don't believe she's a dozen, then please tell me what is something Gowon does in Loona's songs that other members aren't capable of doing. Yeah, nothing. That's what I thought. She has a decent dancing and stage presence though. I have to say that her voice is catchy and different, but she needs a lot of improvement and lines. She has a really nice stage presence and her dancing is above average, I think. But I don't know about her voice. I don't want to say this, but it seems like she clearly doesn't know how to sing. It's really bad for her, and the one in charge of doing idol songs knows it, cause how come she doesn't get proper lines? I mean, it's for the best after all. She's really pretty though. I don't know about vocal improvement. How far can pretty privilege get you? Ask Miyawaki Sakura. Ever since Produce 48, she was one of the most dozen Japanese trainees, yet she was praised for the bare minimum. The only thing I'll give her is her center aura. She's beautiful. I don't see anything special besides that. And you can get mad, but the majority of dozens get into acting cause it's easier for them. They don't have to dance, sing or rap. 1% of stage presence, below average dancing and singing, no presence of rapping. What exactly does she do? We will never know. And maybe that's why we haven't heard anything from her ever since she left I, the queen of dozens. Can somebody tell me how can someone have the same facial expression over and over? Mediocre dancing, mediocre singing and zero stage presence. What was her role in the group? We will never know. The one thing I'll give her is she managed to keep up with izone's choreos. But again, pretty privilege can take you far, especially in the K-pop industry. Who's your favorite dozen?